Hi, I'm Terry Hairston, professional athlete and professional trainer. I got introduced to wrist locks in 2003 by a good friend and client, Ted Butch. I love the stability it gives me, the support, and they're so comfortable and easy to use. Since then, I had the opportunity to introduce these wrist locks to my clients and professional athletes and family and friends. As you will see, they love the wrist locks as well.
Hey guys, my name is Thales Castro. I am a professional bodybuilder, I'm a tennis player as well. I started working out with Coach Terry about 2 years ago and introduced me to Rist Lok. Since then, it's honestly been a part of my workout daily. I actually brought the Rist Loks to Brazil and introduced that to some of my friends over there, all bodybuilders as well, and they love it. It's just something that every time I step in the gym, I know that I'll have the best fun.
Coach Terry introduced me to these wrist locks, and I have to say I love them. The reason I love them is because I had some carpal tunnel problems. I was a hairstylist and my wrists used to bother me all the time, and they have supported my wrists and helped me with that. And also they're very comfortable. I have very small wrists and they fit very well.
I'd have to agree with everything she said. Coach T also introduced me to these wrist locks. I used to have some arm pain and they're all gone and they work great.
My name is Eric Perlman, and I've been using wrist locks for about 2 to 3 years. My trainer, Terry Hairston, gave them to me when I started training with him. They help me stabilize my wrists. They help me to keep good form when I'm lifting, and I feel like by using these, I probably added a good 5 pounds to each hand when I'm using dumbbells. I like these wrist locks because the neoprene keeps good form. It doesn't cut off my circulation. I barely even feel that they're on when I'm working out. And it also helps me because I have arm problems. I've had arm surgery here. I've got tendon elbow on my right arm. And they definitely can tell a difference when I have them on versus when I don't.
Hey, I'm Paula Varengia. I'm a Masters figure competitor. Several years ago, Terry Hairston had introduced me to wrist locks because I have these tiny little wrists and I have compromised form. So they're super, super comfortable. It's helped stabilize my wrists. My form is better. My workouts have been better. I've been able to lift more because my wrists are stabilized. It's also helped with some carpal tunnel that I might have gotten. I'm an engineer by trade and on my computer all day. So they've really helped my workouts and they've really helped my work life.
Very easy to put on. And you want to put them on a certain way. You want to make sure that this buckle is lined up with your thumb. And this will give you maximum support. All right, Thales is about to do dumbbell side laterals. Now in this movement, the weight itself is going to put pressure on your wrist because it's going to have the tendency of pushing your wrist down. So what you want to do is stabilize that wrist with some type of wrist wraps, which we have wrist locks. That's going to stabilize that wrist, which is going to keep pressure off the wrist and form. Now as you can see, this wrist is straight. The wrist lock is stabilizing his wrist. In return, it's going to take pressure off the wrist and forearm, keeping most of the tension on the muscles he's training. All right, Thales is about to do seated dumbbell presses, shoulder presses. Now with this exercise, your wrists have the tendency, once you're picking the weight up, of folding back, going backwards. So what these wrist locks are going to do is stabilize the wrist again, keeping the pressure off the wrist and off the forearm. As you can see, his wrist is straight. Weight's not pushing his wrist back. Keeping all the tension on his delt. Down. Again, you want to try to protect those wrists. The longer you protect those wrists, the longer you'll be injury free.